quite the same analogy, or even, car companies. Because, ultimately, isn't a car company like Tesla or any other electric car company, a data-driven kind of car company, just a product that we buy and use? It's got a data element to its value.
Uh-huh.
But isn't it actually just kind of the same old thing?
No. What's the difference between Tesla and Volkswagen? Volkswagen are now the mighty German company. They are shifting towards electric cars. So one might have thought that, okay, so Volkswagen has copied Tesla and it's another Tesla. It ain't. Why? Because there's no cloud capital in Germany. Volkswagen has no access to cloud capital. Why do you think Elon Musk bought Twitter and turned into X? Teslas, increasingly, like all electric cars, BYDs from China and so on, the value added, the surpluses, the profits, the money that comes out of producing these things is increasingly going to shift from fine engineering, because electric cars don't have that much engineering involved in them, right? To the cloud, to cloud capital. Volkswagen doesn't have access to that. That is why the German business model is collapsing. That is why the Germans themselves, the German industrialists themselves, are in a state of panic, because they know that even if they just copy Tesla completely and create a Tesla, they do not. Germany has failed. Only China and the United States have big tech. Europe, Britain, nothing, zero. We are irrelevant. I know it's very harsh to say that, but Britain and the European Union better understand that these Brexit discussions and all that stuff that has been occupying us now for the last 7 years has rendered us irrelevant without cloud capital.
So what is the sort of the democratic response, or what is the right response to this?
Let me tell you what I don't think the solution is. Social democracy cannot do it. So a social democratic solution is bunk. We need to socialize cloud capital. Cloud capital must be socialized. In other words, it must belong to the people who actually produce it. And Jeff Bezos is not the one who's producing it.
How?
Let me give you a couple of examples, because this is a very, very long conversation in itself. Imagine that we changed corporate law such that every employee gets one share the moment they are employed. Shares cannot be traded, and they cannot be leased. So in the same way that you have one vote during an election, political election, whether it's local government or national government or European Parliament election, you cannot trade it, you cannot lease it. Like a student card when you enter university. You get it courtesy of